Inside today's news video. You know what? Screw the intro. Today we have a new Rec Room contest, and that's pretty much everything we're going to be talking about. So without any further ado, let's not waste any more time, and let's get started. Pretty recently, Rec Room released this video talking about the new building contest. Inside this video, they had a bunch of details talking about this actual contest, but that's not everything inside this contest. There's still some details that didn't make it inside this video, and of course, if you guys want to check out this video for yourselves, then of course, check it out on Rec Room's channel. What you'll learn from this video is that 1. All rooms must be rooms 2.0 participating in this next building contest. If you use Rec Room Studio, you have to list all the assets from other platforms, and your rooms must of course follow code of conduct and Nintendo Switch guidelines. There will be a build/playtest which are combined into 5 weeks, and publishing after the playtest will not be allowed. When the play phase starts, there will be no changes allowed. Rooms must be a part of the main categories. And rewards include tokens, Solarpunk themed torso, cape, and maker pen. But if you decide to go into the description of this video and you decide to go to the actual rec.net link, in which they include more information about this actual, contest, they go on to say, welcome to 2025's build contest. What does a world where technology and nature coexist in harmony look like to you? Is it futuristic cities draped in lush greenery, or underwater civilization powered by clean energy? Or perhaps alternate history sky gardens woven into towering ecostructure? Whatever you vision, let your imagination run wild and bring it into life in this new thrilling contest featuring their new theme, Solarpunk. Solarpunk is all about innovation meeting sustainability, and communities thriving in balance with the environment and technology. Solar panels, community gardens, wind-powered tech, and vibrant nature-infused architecture. We can't wait to see your take on this inspiring genre. Dream big, build bold, and show us your version of a harmonious civilization full of technological and natural wonders. Players have some creative leeway in how they interpret the theme, but judges should be able to find a clear relationship to the Solarpunk theme in the room. Rooms can be submitted in one of 4 categories: Hangout, Games, Story, or Rec Room Plus. They have a little link here showing you the full explanation of Solarpunk, and if you happen to still find yourself a little bit confused about this whole Solarpunk theme, think of it as this: a literary, artistic, and social movement close to the Hope Punk movement. It envisions and works towards actualizing a sustainable future interconnected with nature and community. The solar represents solar energy as renewable energy source and an optimistic vision of the future that rejects climate doomerism, while the punk refers to do-it-yourself and the countercultural, post-capitalist, and sometimes decolonial aspects of creating such a future. Think of like WALL-E, but if everything didn't go the way it did. That's honestly what I got from this. Anyways, inside this link, they go on to say this: they have this important dates timeline, and all deadlines are at 11:59 p.m. PST. The build phase starts today at 1 p.m. all the way to June 15th at 11:59 p.m. where you can gather your team and work on your room, keeping in mind the theme Solarpunk as your chosen category. The playtest phase will then start June 16th all the way to June 22nd, and you'll basically open your room for testing and get players in there. This is a chance to find any major bugs and get player feedback, make the changes you need during the playtest phase, and changes will not be allowed after this playtest phase. Then all rooms must be published by June 22nd at 11:59 PST. Reminder, changes in your room are no longer allowed after the conclusion of the play test phase. And for the play phase, it starts on June 23rd all the way to July 16th. This is the calculation for determining the top qualifying rooms that will be based on engagement, a combination of visits, average play time, and other metrics during the play phase. Though remember, changes will not be allowed during this phase and beyond. And eventually, we'll have the judging phase, which will start July 17th all the way to early August, and the top 10 rooms in each category will move on to the judging round, and the top 3 winners in each category and special award winners will be determined by the Rec Room staff. In early August, the exact date to be determined right now, we will have the roomies. After the judging phase, the top 5 teams in each category and special award winners will be invited to a celebration event where they will be announced in a red carpet style event. Detailed information about the roomies will be announced after judging. Now when it comes to submitting a room, for all rooms, you must build your room in rooms too. You also must tag your room with Solarpunk. You have to publish your room by 11:59 PST on June 22nd and add 1 category tag for the category you want to enter. Hangout, Games, Story. For Rec Room Studio rooms, the Rec Room Studio tag is applied automatically. You don't need to add it. You still need to include the Solarpunk tag though, and all Rec Room Studio rooms are judged against each other regardless of category type. You may also add a category tag for clarity, but it will not change which category the room is judged in. Now when it comes to the rules, you must be sure that you read through all the rules, as some things have changed from previous contests. Notably, all rooms must be made in room rooms too. We have merged the game and PvP categories, and rooms must follow the Nintendo Switch content criteria. And remember, no late publishing. Rec Room reserves the right to alter these rules at any time, and if changes are made, we will share an update in the Creator Hub Discord, and I will have an update on this actual channel. For number 1, when it comes to creating, publishing, tagging, and the content theme, Rec Room staff judges must be able to easily and quickly find a relationship to the solar punk theme in your room. Only rooms published between May 12th and on June 22nd will be considered as valid contest entries. Only rooms created or copied on May 12th or later may be entered into the contest. Rooms must be made in Rooms 2. Maker AI is a valid creation tool and is permitted for use in this contest, which is actually interesting. And all rooms must be set to public in the room privacy settings during the play phase, and continue to be public throughout the play and judging phases. For tagging, all submissions must be tagged with Solar Punk and one category tag. Valid category tags are Games, Hangout, Story, and Rec Room Studio. No duplicate entries are allowed though, i.e. copying the room and renaming and or retagging it is not allowed. Contest rooms will not be promoted in the featured rooms during the contest period, and the top 3 rooms in each category and special award winners will be featured after the contest. Creators may submit contest rooms to be promoted in the featured rooms after the winners are announced though. For number 2, when it comes to the categories, we have 4 categories in this build contest. When it comes to the Hangout category, you must give them some place to settle down for a while. We're looking for somewhere we can sit and talk with old friends and meet some new ones too. Hangout should be easy to get around so players can move and meet each other, as well as some small activities to do with others. Story, they renamed the hashtag quest to Story. Stories need to have progression and challenge. Players should start somewhere and end up in a different place or time and face challenges in between. Stories can involve fighting enemies, but wave shooters don't count. Story rooms should showcase their content in 30 minutes when the judges come to play test. You'll want to tailor your difficulty, length, and replayability so that judges and players can experience the best of your room in those 30 minutes. i.e. meaning that you have 30 minutes until the actual judges go to the next room. For games, previous categories hashtag game and hashtag PvP have been combined into games, a clearly defined activity that gets people talking to each other and having fun. We want to encourage hashtag game rooms to focus on a single experience that's easy to access for Rec Room players. However, we do allow mini games as an exception. In this case, the game must still have a central gameplay mechanic, and we'll judge the room as a whole by how well the mini games play as part of the central play mechanic. Cooperative game rooms should not put too much emphasis on progression, and if they do, the room probably belongs to the story category. And lastly, for Rec Room Studio. Since Rec Room Studio is not available to all players yet, any rooms created with Rec Room Studio will fall exclusively into this category. Any type of room that would qualify for one of the other categories applies to the Rec Room Studio category, but you can use Rec Room Studio to build it. In addition, Rec Room Studio rooms must disclose in your room's description or somewhere in the room that you use assets from the Unity store or other platforms, and assets made by you or your team members are highly encouraged. Your room must be primarily built using the Maker Pen if it's not a Rec Room Studio room. If we determine that a significant portion of your room is made using Rec Room Studio R2 inventions, you'll be disqualified. For the Code of Conduct though, rooms must abide by the Creator Code of Conduct and creators by the Code of Conduct. If we observe any behavior or content that violates the Code of Conduct or Creator Code of Conduct, your entry will be disqualified and your prizes will be forfeited. Rooms must also all follow the Nintendo Switch content criteria listed here, where they are drawing special attention to the requirements for using intellectual property, and there's more information on IP that can be found here. If you guys find that to be interesting and you want to know more about the whole IP situation, I will have this forum rec.net post inside the description below. Now for inventions. Inventions in rooms are allowed where the invention was originally from a room, made by one of the entered room's co-owners, or the invention is published in the invention store. Your room may be disqualified if an invention that was created in a room that was owned by someone else, or if it is an invention of someone who is not a co-owner of the entered room, and the invention was not made public by the original inventor. The official template rooms created by us, though, are okay to use. Players listed solely as inventors are not eligible for prizes either. Now when it comes to teams and prizes, rooms may be created by individuals or teams. Teams are defined as the room owner and co-owners. A maximum of 6 people can be in a team. Top 3 rooms in each category will receive token prizes. Prizes will be issued to winning teams. Token prizes will be distributed as prize pools, with tokens divided equally among the room owners and co-owners, earning distribution percentages that do not affect how tokens are split, though they will distribute the amounts evenly to all co-owners of the winning room. Players who are owners or co-owners of multiple winning rooms will receive the prizes from the highest tier that they're awarded, plus the trophies and tokens from all applicable winning entries. And if you're wondering about juniors, well, this this contest is not open to junior accounts, unfortunately, even though I don't see juniors ever really, being a part of this. Now lastly, we have fair play. Players are expected to play and compete fairly. We will disqualify entries where we identify poor behavior or attempts to game the system. This includes using abusive or malicious practices to increase room visits, aggressive invite spamming, inauthentic players, event spamming including repeated rescheduling of an event, broadcasting or multi-instance events, creating giveaways, raffles, lotteries, or contests involving any real currency. Virtual currency, rec tokens, free gifts, or permission offerings are prohibited. In line with Rekrum's terms of service and creator code of conduct, player-created and promotional item events such as custom-made in-game trophy, collectibles, or item skins are allowed as room prizes. And lastly, for events or meetups that fundamentally alter the intended purpose of an experience of the room, they may be disqualified at their discretion. Examples of this are a casual meetup held in a fast-paced game space, a live art showcase inside a fighting arena, or a drawing jam session hosted in a room typically used for adventure gameplay. And now when it comes to the prizes of this actual contest, there are prizes for the top 10 teams in each of the 4 categories, as well as some special awards. For main category awards, each game's Hangout Story or Recrum Studio category will award prizes to the top 10. Prizes are awarded to the room owner and co-owner, or up to 6 per team, and the token prize is per team. So for first, you guys will get the Gold Maker Pen, a Solar Punk Torso accessory and Maker Pen skin, and as well as 10 million tokens distributed evenly between your team. For second place, you'll get the Solar Punk Torso accessory Maker Pen skin, but it'll be 5 million tokens this time. For third place, it's all the same stuff, but you'll get 2.5 million tokens instead of the 5 million. For 4th through 5th, you'll get the Solar Punk Torso plus accessory, and for 6th through 10th, you'll get the Solar Punk Torso. As you guys can see, here's how they look, and they kind of have this whole solar punk theme to them, where you can tell that there's some sort of ancient civilization technology, but they still have growth of, this plant matter on them and stuff like that. The gold and green aesthetic, I'm seeing you. And they also have special recognition awards. The special recognition awards are for standout rooms across all categories. These awards do not include token prizes. Usually rooms that have the best visuals, community champion, how did they do that, or rising team will receive these special recognition awards. I'm pretty sure it's usually in the form of these little, trophy guys holding the sword and stuff like that, so it's pretty dope to see. But what's next when it comes to this whole contest? Well, Recrum will provide updates on the contest in the Creator Hub Discord, the Recrum official Discord, and here on the Creator Forums. Join us in the Recrum Creator Hub Discord server if you're excited to participate, and check out the hashtag contests and events channel to meet other creators, see what everyone else is working on, and get tips on getting started. If you have any questions, need technical support, or encounter bugs, please visit the Creator Forums. And before reaching out, please check the Creator Forums for answers to your questions. For inquiries specific to your room, feel free to email events@recrum.com, and please note that we won't respond to questions already addressed on the contest page. Now looking to the whole community's response about this whole contest, it seems like Recrum is actually paying us less than they used to back when they had contests. And I feel like we kind of already know why. The whole, 16% of the Recrum team leaving. Oh, man. I love to be back home. Oh, I didn't recognize you guys right there behind me. Kind of awkward. You guys kind of follow me everywhere I go, but did you know that I have channel memberships? Yes, that's right. I have channel memberships, and basically these people give me money every single month so I can read out their names in all my videos, and they get sneak peeks to videos inside my Discord server. That sound interesting to you guys? Then of course, why not join the family? Anyway, the people inside my membership include Misha, Not the Pup, KLBFan76, Toms, Cam VR, Cam, Dex Storms, Nico, Nolan the Dragon Boy, Garlic Bread, It's Freddy RR, Dozer, BBB Burning Owl, Raphael, Netflix69, and of course, Box David. I've said it before and I'll say it again, these guys are OGs. Thank you so much for the love, I really do appreciate it. And of course, let's end off this video. So I'm not really surprised by that, but of course, be sure to let me know your guys' thoughts down inside the comments below. Fortunately though, that has pretty much been everything that you need to know about this contest. And if you guys want access to the Creator Hub Discord server, or want to check out all the links that we covered, then of course, check out the link to the actual Creator Forum inside the description below. At the moment though, that is pretty much it for this entire video. Be sure to let me know if you guys will be participating inside this new contest. I definitely won't because I'm not a builder, but I can't wait to see who wins. And the items aren't too bad either. I was not expecting the theme solar punk though. Anyways though, thank you so much for sticking all the way to this point in the video. If you made it this far, comment, plastic in the ocean. And of course, people, I really do appreciate you guys watching all the way to this point in the video. Like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys inside the next one. Peace!